What if the only thing standing between you and your dream is one small step you keep refusing to take? Not talent, not luck, not connections, just one step. Let me tell you about a girl named Aria. In a small town surrounded by quiet mountains, there lived a girl everyone described the same way: ordinary. She wasn't the smartest in her class. She wasn't the fastest runner. She wasn't the most confident speaker. If life were a competition, Aria would never be picked first. But inside her burned something that didn't feel ordinary at all. She wanted to build something that would change lives. She didn't know if it would be a company, or a book, or a movement. But she knew one thing. She wanted her life to mean something. And every time she imagined that future, a voice whispered, "Who do you think you are?" It was quiet, but it was constant. And slowly, it became louder than her dream. One afternoon, overwhelmed by doubt, Aria walked into a tiny shop in town. It belonged to an old watchmaker named Elias. People said he didn't just fix clocks, he fixed perspectives. The shop was filled with the sound of ticking gears, steady, rhythmic, almost hypnotic. "Sir," Aria asked softly, "how can someone ordinary achieve something extraordinary?" Elias didn't answer. Instead, he handed her a broken pocket watch. "Fix it." Aria blinked. "I don't know how." He smiled gently. "Exactly. Yet." At first, she was frustrated. The gears were tiny. The springs were delicate. Her hands shook. She made mistakes. She misplaced parts. She wanted to quit, more than once. But Elias kept saying the same thing. One gear at a time. Don't fix the whole watch. Fix one piece. Hours passed. Sunlight faded. And just as Aria was ready to give up, tick, 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 the watch came back to life. Her eyes widened. "I did it!" Elias shook his head softly. "No. You fixed one gear, then another, then another." He leaned closer. "That's how anything is built." That night, Aria couldn't sleep. She kept hearing the ticking, one gear at a time. The next morning, she did something small. She didn't try to change the world. She wrote one page, just one. The next day, she wrote another. Some days she felt inspired. Some days she felt tired. Some days the voice came back. "Who do you think you are?" But she showed up anyway. Weeks turned into months, and something strange happened. The voice didn't disappear. It just grew quieter. And another voice replaced it. "You're becoming." One day she met her old school friend, Marcus. He once dreamed of becoming a musician, but after a few failed auditions, he quit. "I guess some people are just born talented," he said bitterly. Aria looked at him carefully. "Or maybe," she said softly, "talent is just practice that didn't quit." Marcus laughed. "You're lucky." Lucky. He hadn't seen her late nights, the crumpled pages, the rejections, the doubt. And that's when she realized something powerful. People see the outcome. They don't see the repetitions. Years passed. One page became 10. 10 became 100. 100 became a project. The project became a movement. And slowly, quietly, lives began to change, just like she once imagined. At a local event, Aria was invited to speak. She stood on stage, staring at the crowd. For a moment, she saw the girl she used to be, the ordinary one. "I used to believe extraordinary people were different," she began. "But they're not. They just refuse to stop." She held up the same pocket watch Elias had given her years ago. "This works because every tiny gear does its part. Remove one small piece, and everything stops." She paused. Dreams are the same. They are not built in giant leaps. They are built in tiny, invisible actions, repeated daily. After the speech, a young boy approached her. "What if I fail?" he asked nervously. Aria smiled. "You will." The boy's face dropped. "But failure isn't the opposite of success," she continued gently. "It's a gear in the watch. Without it, nothing moves." She leaned closer. "If you stare at the mountain peak, you'll feel exhausted before you begin. But if you focus on the next step, just the next one day you'll look back and realize you climbed higher than you ever thought possible." That night, Aria visited Elias, now much older. "You were right," she told him. "One gear at a time." Elias chuckled softly. "No," he said. "You were right. You believed." As Aria walked home under the quiet stars, she understood the real secret. Achieving anything isn't about being fearless. It's about moving forward despite fear. It isn't about knowing the whole path. It's about trusting the next step. It isn't about giant bursts of motivation. It's about small acts of discipline, repeated, daily, quietly, relentlessly. So if you're listening right now, and that voice in your head is, "Who do you think you are?" remember this. Don't fix your whole life tonight. Fix one gear. Write one page. Practice 1 hour. Make one call. Take one step. And tomorrow, do it again. Because anything, absolutely anything, becomes possible when quitting is no longer an option, and progress, no matter how small, is enough for today. Your dreams are not reserved for the chosen few. They are built by the consistent few. And starting now, that can be you. If this story moved something inside you, don't ignore that feeling. Like this video so more people hear this message. Share it with someone who needs one small push. And subscribe for more stories that don't just motivate you, they change the way you think. Your journey doesn't start tomorrow. It starts with one gear, right now.